Project Newman, welcome to my humble abode, the laboratory. Today I'm going to show you in under 15 minutes the real way that you can eat fruit in a smoothie, a real meal. Preparation time, 5 minutes. That will boost your testosterone. And I'm going to answer the questions, is sugar good for you? What about primal diet? What about keto diet? How am I going to eat this fructose? Isn't it going to give me brain fog? Isn't it going to make me lethargic? Isn't it going to give me diabetes? Well, let me just clear all this up. I got a really nice program for you. I'm going to show you how eating fruit and the fructose can actually help your testosterone levels, decreasing your blood sugars, increasing your insulin sensitivity, producing less insulin, which means you're going to shed fat and naturally just be able to eat things and feel naturally healthy, lose fat. It's not about cutting calories, it's about changing your hormones. But it's all based on your insulin sensitivity because sugar has to be handled with insulin. So I'm going to show you the secrets of how to boost your insulin sensitivity so that you can handle these sugars. Because, you're a caveman. Weren't you eating all this stuff? Weren't you eating oranges? If you're out there trying to survive, weren't you looking for berries? Weren't you digging stuff up? You were eating this kind of stuff. But the difference between then and now is that we were exercising more. So there's a whole list of things that increases your insulin sensitivity, huge. And you can remember it by the acronym FPECS. All these guys, all they care about is pecs in the gym. No, FPECS, F-P-E-C-C-S. And that stands for F, fasting. Did you know that if you just do a little bit of intermittent fasting, I'm just talking about eating from like noon to 8 or 9 o'clock at night, pretty normal. That's intermittent fasting, skipping breakfast. That makes it so that you can digest insulin so much greater. It increases your insulin sensitivity and can reverse type 2 diabetes just by doing intermittent fasting. So this is the kind of biohacking that we really haven't been taught. And it's really unfortunate because how easy is that? You can lose weight, you can lose inches off your waist, you can increase your testosterone growth hormone. Second ingredient is the Granny Smith apples. Just by intermittent fasting, just by condensing your eating window. Why didn't anybody tell you this? Because we got limes. Limes, also amazing, just like with lemons, can increase your digestive juices, make smoothies taste delicious. So when people come to me and they want to lose weight, I say cutting calories is dangerous. And they say, what do you mean? Well, cutting calories is dangerous because you're going to lose muscle. For every 10 pounds of muscle, for every 10 pounds that you lose at least 3 pounds of muscle. And people are trying to lose 30 pounds in 30 days now. More than half of that is going to be muscle. And muscle is your metabolic organ of health. It increases your insulin sensitivity. You need a healthy amount of muscle mass to be able to even store glucose and have energy. So if you want to completely cripple your metabolic health, cut calories. Because when you lose muscle, what else do you lose? You lose your BMR. Your BMR goes down. You don't lose it, you still burn calories, but let's say you could eat 2,000 calories before, well, lose 5 pounds of muscle and all of a sudden you can only eat 1,700 calories a day. So people will lose 10 pounds, but 3 of those is muscle. They could eat 2,000 calories before. After their diet, they can only eat 1,800 calories to stay the same. And so they have to maintain that same amount of calories the rest of their life. They're not going to do that. They're going to go back to 2,000 and they're going to gain back fat. So did you make your situation better or worse? Worse, because you gained back fat, you lowered your metabolic rate, you decrease your insulin sensitivity, you decrease your self-esteem, you decrease your energy, you decrease your ability to protect yourself, basically, and enjoy life. You increase your risk for injury, so you don't want to lose muscle. Losing muscle is really, it's like a death knell, especially over 40. You start going down this horrible slope of feeling weak and tired, and if you get injured, then you lose even more muscle. You don't want to go down that downward death spiral vortex. Okay, so before we continue on all the things that increase your insulin sensitivity, we've been throwing a couple of things in here. You notice I have a good balance of veggies and fruits. We put celery and cucumber. All right, we put Granny Smith apples, 1 orange, and there's more coming up. Okay, so the basics of making a kick-ass smoothie is you have to balance fruits and veg. You can't have too much fruits, too much veg. It'll just throw off the consistency. You have to have enough sweet. So usually I like putting like 2 vegetables and 3 fruits. So let's see, with orange and apple, today I'm feeling like cherries. Up here in the fridge we have cherries, blueberries, and mango. And I like putting 1 frozen fruit because I don't like having it extremely cold, because I put coconut oil, and if coconut oil gets too cold, it actually clumps. And plus, eating cold food is bad for your digestion. It actually weakens your digestion. It can make you feel lethargic. And we're fighting brain fog and chronic fatigue here, guys, so everything to fight the brain fog. Alright, so we got our cup of frozen cherries. Alright, so let me tell you about herbs. So we're gonna put these herbs in here because it'll help you digest everything and increase your insulin sensitivity. I have about 5 secret herbs in here that I'm about to break down real quick. Herbs are huge, but they're really simple. They're antibacterial and improve your gut health, and they just make smoothies taste amazing. So we have a dash of cayenne pepper in there, amazing to clear out bacteria from your stomach. And since fruits tend to be a little bit cold, this helps heat it up. It's going to make you feel amazing in your gut as you eat it. We need to put Himalayan salt, not only for taste, but for the 88 minerals and vitamins that it gives us. It makes a huge difference. Then we have the Trinity. I have to tell you about nutmeg, cinnamon, and cloves. Cloves are over there. We'll get them in the shot next time. So mix these 3 together into 1 container and just have it with everything. Nutmeg, cloves, and cinnamon. Amazing trinity for increasing your insulin sensitivity. What does this mean? It means you can eat carbs again. You can eat sugar again. Not wheat or grains, but you can eat fruit, because believe me, you should eat fruit. Research below on how fructose and eating fruit aids testosterone levels. Believe me, it's natural. Fruit is very healthy for an exercising person. Okay, not even to mention how all these herbs are natural antibiotics. They'll just give you energy and have you thinking clearly. Even though this has sugar, it's gonna be delicious. A little bit of black pepper, guys. We also had ginger in there. Common Ayurvedic formula to aid digestion and to solve GI-based depression, which is a thing. You can feel depressed just because you have bad digestion, because you're going to be malnourished. So that formula is a mixture of pepper, long pepper, and ginger. Okay, really easy. Long pepper, what is that? Get that on Amazon or Indian supermarket. That combined with the trinity that I just told you, trust me, you're gonna feel like a different person. So those are the herbs. Didn't even tell you about berberine. Berberine increases insulin sensitivity better than metformin. Metformin is a diabetic drug. You want to have blood sugar levels normal after a meal. You don't want it raising over 105 or 110. That just means that it's floating around in your bloodstream. It's gonna stick to things and give you chronic fatigue and brain fog and make you feel horrible. You don't want blood having sugar in it. It starts to break things down. This actually what causes fungal overgrowth, SIBO, and cognitive issues, even leading to dementia. It's horrible. It's called glycation. You don't want things to oxidize. You don't want things to glycate, which basically just means don't eat horrible food and don't eat a lot of sugar without getting it out of your blood, which means insulin sensitivity and everything that we're talking about. Okay, so berberine also increases your insulin sensitivity. Put it in the same lump as cinnamon, nutmeg, and cloves, okay? That's the secret. This is the superfood secret. Put all those together and you will be on the way to decreasing your blood sugars, increasing your insulin sensitivity, producing less insulin, which means you're going to shed fat and naturally just be able to eat things and feel naturally healthy, lose fat. It's not about cutting calories, it's about changing your hormones. So speaking of hormones, we talked about insulin. All that's the solution to insulin. Now I'm going to show you 3 ingredients that increase your testosterone. This is the bonus. Okay, so we haven't been taught about ginseng, but you can get this for like $15 on Amazon. This is like 2 months supply, and you just take 1 serving. This is ginseng. This will cure any libido issues, erectile dysfunction. This will decrease cortisol and stress, increase your immunity, boost your testosterone. This is proven with science. The Russians studied this in the 80s. They looked at hundreds of studies looking at over 3,000 different herbs, and they found only 12 to 20 that fit in a class of herbs called adaptogens because they're able to impact your nervous system, decrease the cortisol response, and increase your general ability to adapt to stress. They're called adaptogens. They're an elite class of herbs and foods that have miraculous drug-like effects. Ginseng is one of them, okay? So eat your ginseng. So many benefits. It's astounding. Other thing, you probably have heard of creatine. Creatine actually boosts your dihydrotestosterone. Has been studied. This is science. 5 grams a day. You can take it indefinitely. Very low side effect risk. This is cheap. You can get a pound of it, and it can last you for 2 months for $20. So dihydrotestosterone is the king of all androgens. Androgens meaning testosterone-derived steroids. This will decrease your voice. We say that DHT increases all of the secondary androgenic characteristics, like the manly characteristic, the G.I. Joe type characteristics. Facial hair growth, muscle size, aggressiveness. I already mentioned beard growth. And just by taking a supplement like creatine, you can instantly boost that. So just throw some creatine in there. And the last thing that I'm going to show you today is cordyceps. We already put it in there. Cordyceps is a medicinal mushroom that's been used in Chinese medicine for thousands of years, and this also raises testosterone and dihydrotestosterone. Also considered an adaptogen. Remember, the elite class of herbs that increases your body's ability to adapt to stress, decreasing your stress. And as you know, the more stress you have, the lower your testosterone is. Okay, so we have pretty much everything in there. The only thing left to talk about is how are we going to fatten this up? Because if you have only sugars and you don't put any protein or fats, obviously that's going to spike your blood sugar a little bit more. So we want to add some avocado and some coconut oil. So did you know that avocados are considered testosterone bombs? Because they have a range of monounsaturated fats and minerals that are commonly lacking in modern society, causing nutrient deficiencies. And did you know nutrient deficiencies can actually lead to lower testosterone levels, brain fog and chronic fatigue, even emotional disturbances. Go figure, your brain needs electrolytes and minerals and vitamins to do its job. Even just having not enough vitamin D or vitamin C, you won't be able to think. It's literally that severe. So to remedy this, we have a couple of vitamins too. DBZMC, Dragon Ball Z MC, DBZMC, vitamin D, magnesium, zinc, DBZ, magnesium, MC, choline. So I DB boron, DBZ, zinc. It's pretty easy, and a multivitamin. Just do it. It will make you feel fantastic. Essential part of boosting your testosterone and just decreasing your brain fog. all those micronutrients also increase your insulin sensitivity. It all fits together, guys. Lastly, we have some lemon. Make this taste a lot better. Just gonna put about a tablespoon. And what I'm gonna do is finish out that list of other lifestyle factors that increase your insulin sensitivity. We said, what was the acronym? You remember it? FPEX. We talked about F, the fasting portion. P stands for probiotics. So you have to have good probiotics to secrete digestive enzymes, prevent chronic inflammation, and prevent the LPS, inflammation coming from dysbiosis, from ruining your insulin sensitivity. Basically, I'm just saying probiotics, gut health influences your insulin sensitivity, so you have to focus on that. FPEX, FPE, exercise. Obviously, if you're exercising, your insulin sensitivity is going to be better. Even if it's walking, even if it's just walking or jogging, obviously sprinting is going to be the best. Weight training has actually been shown to have the best effect at regulating blood sugar, decreasing insulin resistance, and curing diabetes for type 2 diabetics. Okay. Stress and sleep. So if you're hyper stressed out, your insulin sensitivity goes down. And part of why you're going to be stressed out is if you don't sleep enough. Then cortisol is going to be high and your ability to digest is going to be down. This is known commonly as the sympathetic versus the parasympathetic response. When you're in fight or flight, you're not in rest and digest. It's just how the hormones in the nervous system work, okay? So get your sleep, decrease your stress, get a massage, go out in nature, do your meditation, talk to your friends, pray, have your spiritual life in order. Yeah. Okay, so those are the lifestyle things. Let's blend this and eat it. Oh my god. I think I left the avocado pit in there. That makes me very unzen right now. I don't want to eat an avocado pit. Is that even healthy? Is that even legal? This is horrible. Well, looks like I'm gonna run an experiment on this one because I'm hungry. I really want to eat the smoothie. Hopefully it just kind of rolled it around, right? I think it's in there. I'm losing it. I think we're okay. I think we're gonna be okay. I believe you, I love that. Oh, no, there's no way. There's no way. Oh my god. I left the avocado pit in there. Screw it. I'm still eating it. Hopefully I don't die. That's been the show. Other than that, you can eat your smoothie with hemp seeds. Just don't have too much because they have a lot of polyunsaturated fats. Have 2 tablespoons in there. It gives you a lot of minerals, a lot of protein. You can have a side of testosterone boosting, mineral providing Brazil nuts, little testosterone pills. Have a little bit of cashews on the side. That's it, Project New Man. I'm gonna drink the smoothie with an avocado pit in there because, just because. So it turns out that avocado seeds are actually really good for insulin sensitivity and blood sugar. Who would have thought? So it's your mistakes that sometimes teach you something. So thanks for watching, guys. This smoothie turned out really, really good. I hope that it helps you deal with your fear of sugar, understanding that if you have good insulin sensitivity and you have pecs, then you can understand that you can lose weight eating this healthy stuff. So have a great day. Have a strong day. Please like the video if you like the video. Subscribe so I can take you on your own personal journey towards beating chronic fatigue, beating brain fog, raising your testosterone levels, achieving the body that you want effortlessly without cutting calories, with all the complexities, and realizing your true potential in your mind, in your body, your libido, your relationships, decreasing stress, all naturally and simply, so that you can become your best self. Share this information with somebody that you care about, because it's dangerous out there. Nutrition is simple, but the world has made it complex. It's unfortunate. It should be as simple as just eating all this food. By the way, all this was organic. Everything, from the apples, the celery, the cucumber, everything's organic. Because we're living in a chemical-laden, dangerous world. So please, love yourself where you are. Love the process. Be patient. It's going to take time, and everything matters. Every ingredient, every meal, every intention, every thought. Have hope. Reframe it. You're building a temple in your body and in your mind towards higher potential. And it's going to prevent so many disasters and calamities that you won't even notice. You're not going to notice that you didn't get dementia. You're not going to notice that you didn't get a nervous breakdown or a midlife crisis because you're going through andropause and your testosterone level is half or a third what it should be. You're going to be able to live strong and creative and happily with the people that you care about. Share it with your family. You're going to take this as tools for the rest of your life to live powerfully. Stuff that we haven't been taught in school, but that's why we're filling in the cracks. Love you very much. Take this information, store it, use it, enjoy it. And let's continue on this journey together. Cheers.